Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan metal video. In this video I wanted to talk a little bit about how to calculate your effective evasion rate or your dodge chance in Dokkan battle, and obviously give people an idea of how they can actually effectively get a good understanding of what their dodge rate is. Now it's important to understand two things. Firstly, any dodge or evasion that you gain from your passive is additive. So for example, in this situation where Goku has a medium, which is 30% chance to dodge, but then gains another 30% chance to dodge from his passive, that means that in total, if he activates the conditions, he will have a 60% chance to dodge. If there are two conditions to the dodge, like Tech Caulifla, who automatically dodges any unit that's a pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Saga Saiyan, that passive will trigger. Even if she's facing multiple enemy types, the higher passive will always trigger. So if she's facing one pure Saiyan and 4 androids, she'll still have 100% evasion against all of them during the turn that pure Saiyan's up. Secondly, it's important to understand that link skills, so any links that provide evasion, are added into the passive. So if I have a 60% evasion chance and then I have a 5% evasion on my link skill, I in total will have 65% evasion. Now, hidden potential system evasion is calculated separately. So you'll see here on this Gowasu Zamasu that I have a 10 in dodge on the hidden potential system. This unit has a 50% chance to dodge, but the total dodge chance is not 60%. It's not additive. The hidden potential dodge will only kick in a separate instance. So for example, the easiest way to explain it is if my passive dodge fails, then I have a chance for my 10% hidden potential dodge to kick in, or alternatively, if my hidden potential dodges fails, then I have a 50% chance for my passive dodge to kick in. So they're two separate chances. So calculating it is pretty simple. It's just a little bit of maths. Firstly, we need to add our passive and link evasion to get our total evasion, which is a 65% chance. We will then, in this example, we will then get, the remaining chance of dodge from our hidden potential system multiplied by the remaining chance to not dodge. So if, for example, I have a 60% chance to dodge, I will then have a 40% chance to not dodge. With that 40% chance, I have a 10% chance to dodge that, which means I have an additional effective 4% dodge rate, which means in total I actually have a 64% dodge chance. This is why it's diminishing returns to give units that have dodge more dodge, because it only creates a separate instance from their passive. It's not creating an actual additional additive occurrence onto their current percentage chance. So you're creating one slightly lower percentage backup chance more so than you're creating an actual full chance to dodge. It doesn't mean that you can't do this. For example, if a unit has 70% chance to dodge and you give them 25 from the hidden potential system, that means that in theory that unit's going to now have a 77.5% chance to dodge, which is pretty good. It's still a sizable increase. It's just not the same. It's not the same as having a 95% chance to dodge, which a lot of people tend to think that that's how evasion works, unfortunately. But yes, so I'm just showing you guys a couple of examples. So there was obviously Goku, the GT one, showing you the difference between when he had a space traveling warrior and when he doesn't. This is just showing you how Goku, he relies on orbs. So for example, getting the orbs will stack the evasion chances, much like the previous Goku. So you'll see him dodge 2 out of 3 attacks here, which is oddly almost exactly his dodge rate. And then I'm going to show you Tech Caulifla, who's going to be automatically dodging because her automatic passive kicks in regardless of her team composition. So yeah, it's just basically super simple. Basically, your passive and your links together give you your real dodge chance, and then to work out your effective dodge rate on the remaining balance, if you have any hidden potential dodge, you multiply that by the remaining chance. It's actually pretty simple, but it's just a lot of people tend to think that if I give my unit 30 dodge and my unit has 70 dodge, that together that will give it a 100% dodge chance, and that's just not the case. You're actually giving it an 80% dodge chance, and that's also fine. It's still very, very high. The hidden potential dodge, in the cases of most evasion units, will act as pure backup. But in the cases of units that don't have evasion, it will be your primary dodge. So all of a sudden, it will be a true 30%. But that's it from me. I hope this video helps. If you need any more clarity, you can let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's it from me. See you guys next time. Bye.